So we already look at how we reduce the number of log, get rid of a log, to eventually solve for the value of x in a logarithm equation. So in order to do that, the base has to be the same. So for example, in this case, I got 1 log plus 1 log, but both of them got different base. So how do you decide? How do you change a base? So you will always prefer smaller base. So we will prefer smaller base. So you will, between two base, you keep the one that is the smaller one. So in this situation, right, I should be changing this one. So I should be changing this to the base that I want. So in this situation, right, I would like a base 2. So I'm going to do a heaven and earth on base 2. So you got to perform this. You will be awarded marks for performing this change of base. And subsequently, if you look, the bottom log doesn't have an x. That means it's a value that you can evaluate. So if you look, you can bring down the power. So by now, you should be familiar with the evaluation of such a logarithm. So this is the use of rule number 1. So if you successfully do a change of base, you will get this. So if you're bothered by the fraction here, you can choose to do what we usually do. You multiply 2 throughout. So multiply 2 throughout. And you come to same base. So then you can apply your log plus log. But in this situation, before I apply my log plus log, I got to bring up the power. So you go back to 1 log plus 1 log. Oh, I make a careless mistake. I multiply by 2, so this part should be a 2. So I multiply both sides by 2. So I can do without the fraction. So eventually you repeat the same procedure. Log plus log becomes a product. So you reduce 2 log to become 1 log. Then you do the circular motion and solve accordingly. So we will prefer a smaller base if you're thinking, so which one should I change? You change a bigger one to the smaller one.